early there. I was gonna say you don't have to come on camera.
No, you're fine. I am just running a bit late. I typically sleep like way in, but
do you really?
Oh yeah, Mario's an early riser, but I am like a 10 a.m.
Lynn, I'm so sorry.
Oh no! This is
beautiful.
Thank you. No, this is definitely a meeting worth having, really at any time. So I'm.
Thank you. It feels like it's not clear what people are buying based on the front of the can.
Yeah, and so just like I think I've mentioned it to you before, just like some background information. I designed that literally. I mean, I had a vision for it, but like I knew I wanted illustrations. I knew I wanted the name to be clear. Like there's some things like that that I knew that I wanted, and my very limited design skills, I just put it together.
I always say that, and the stuff that you put together is like nobody puts stuff together like that, and it's like it never looks this good when founders come to me and say that they designed it themselves. My first question was going to be if you had a freelancer that you were working with.
No.
Okay.
Because they were asking us just kind of our store and all that stuff, and then they brought up they said well, have you ever thought about leaning more into the mushrooms, like signaling more of your people? Because our approach was we wanted the mushrooms, but we wanted to also highlight some of the other stuff. But production, we're thinking like November, early December. So there's the PO part, and then there's the. But the reason why I wanted to point that out is because, like, obviously we have to send the artwork for the cans because there's a 4 to 6 week lead time for the cans. Yeah.
So we'll have the artwork wrapped before the last week of this month.
Okay. I just got out of my call this morning. It's my first meeting of the day. And it was with our branding team because we have a pretty big partnership coming down the pipeline at the beginning of the year, which we will be making that announcement probably. Again, I'm trying to figure out how to roll that out. Definitely before the end of the year, we'll be making the announcement about the partnership. But given that we have this big thing rolling out, we're doing, I won't really say a rebrand. It's not really a rebrand. We're kind of refining our packaging. Our packaging is pretty solid. It's pretty good, but there's just some things that we want to do a little better in terms of, and with graphic design, there's just, I mean, when you really peel back the layers, it's a science. It really is. There's obviously the creativity part, but there's a lot of technical stuff that goes on as well. And so like down to the fonts and the colors and printing versus, how things appear on the web, just like a lot of different things that you have to take into consideration. So it's not like I said, it's not a big like packaging overhaul. It is just us refining it and just being prepared to, you know, be on the shelves and be more available to the masses, to more folks. So we're really excited about it. And so I had a 8 a.m. meeting. I am not a morning person. I'm just not. Mario's actually still in the bed. And then our son climbed in the bed with us last night, still trying to figure that out. So that was a bit of a mess because when he sleeps in the bed, I don't get good sleep. I don't think Mario gets good sleep either, but kids are, sometimes they want that security blanket. And honestly, I am too. I know some of you parents are gonna be like, oh, you need to force him to get in his own bed. And I've heard it. Believe me, I've heard it. But I'm honestly too sleepy to even give a, you know what, to even get up to escort him back to his bed. I'm talking about he's getting into bed at like 3, 4 in the morning. So yeah, like nobody's like thinking that, and if you are, kudos to you. So yeah, when he sleeps in the bed, I just don't get good sleep. So I almost overslept, but I got up, made me some tea. This tea that I'm drinking is actually really good. It is, I'm not getting paid or anything, but it's a new tea that I'm trying. I don't know if you guys could see it without me. wasting everything, but let's see. I'm trying to show you the tag because it's long enough to kind of pull towards the camera, but I'm making a mess and I don't want to. Okay. It's called Fern. Maybe you guys have seen the ads for their perfume. Yeah, I'm a sucker for marketing, and I gave in and purchased their autumn collection, which smells really, really good. But they send you this tea that they make, this like mix that they make, and I guess it's also autumn collection tea blend. But no, I've never had like a perfume company like also make tea. But the tea is beautiful. And I really like the fact that they put the tea in these like eco-friendly bags. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, I had to get my tea together this morning to be prepared for the meeting. But the meeting was really productive. I'm excited. So you guys will definitely see the developments of our updated packaging, and I'm really proud of our vision and just the directives in the call that I know they're gonna do really well on. Just hitting those marks and just elevating our packaging and getting us to where we need to be and where I know we can be. So yeah, definitely be on the lookout for that. So yeah, I am gonna do some work now that I've wrapped that up. Just kind of get my notes together, and I have some emails that I need to follow up on, and then probably around that time, my son's gonna be up, and then it's gonna be breakfast time, and Mario's gonna be getting up pretty soon. So just trying to get some stuff knocked out before the crew starts their day. So yesterday was kind of a after I had that meeting yesterday morning, it was a bit of a laid back day actually. This morning, I have put out about 4 or 5 fires. We had an issue with the Airbnb. Well, one of our guests was having some difficulties, and so just kind of had to adhere to that this morning. Literally before I could wipe the coal out of my eyes, and then I had to kind of roll right into a meeting with our manufacturing facility for Get Dirt. We're in preparation for this project that we're working on, this partnership that we're working on that I've mentioned before. You There's so many pieces involved, from packaging to you know ingredients to scaling things, making sure you have the right amount of things. I'm really drawing a blank because there's just so many things that you have to account for when really running any business, but especially in the CPG space, and especially when your team is so small. Um, Obviously, it's Mario and I, we're the co-founders, but we wear so many different hats, from marketing to production to being an accountant in some cases, to just so many different like things that we have to take care of ourselves. And so I'm not complaining. It's just it's a part of the experience and the struggle when you have launched a small business and you're bootstrapping a lot of the things. And I feel pretty confident, and I'm hopeful, and I have a lot of faith that that won't be the case for us for too much longer, because once you start to get more funding, get more demand and things like that, you're able to scale and you're able to grow your team. And so I just kind of look at it that way, like when things are just kind of hard and my morning is, and some of the things that happened this morning don't even have anything to do with Good Dirt, but there's just other aspects of things that we do, and just our lives in general, where I just kind of look at it like, it's not going to be this way forever, right? Like you kind of go through the storm and you go through the fire, you go through the complications and the obstacles to eventually, like, get to the end of that tunnel, and there's light, right? And just having faith in that regard. So I am not complaining. I don't want it to come off as though I'm complaining, because we're blessed in a lot of ways, but I'm also human and I feel things. So I have a few more emails I need to answer, but yeah, there was a manufacturing snafu this morning. Not really so much my manufacturing team and my formulation team kind of work together, and I'm kind of the middleman. I'm the person in between, making sure that one party is getting information from the other, and just making sure that things are going off without a hitch. Branding and stuff with our packaging, which I talked to you guys about yesterday. That also kind of has to coexist with these things, because anytime you're, if there are any adjustments with your formula, if there are any call outs, new benefits or things that you need to take away, those things need to be communicated in your packaging. So like I said, we were in that meeting yesterday, going over, the specifics of that. So with the formulation team and the manufacturing team, I have to stay on top of that to make sure everyone has all the information that they need. And so it was just one of those meetings this morning. But I'm really excited. We've made some improvements to our beverage just based on a lot of y'all's feedback, which we appreciate. And, our audience here, you guys are kind of just learning about Good Dirt, I'm assuming. I mean, maybe you guys knew who we were before we started the channel, but our Good Dirt family, the folks that, have been drinking the drink and, have maybe purchased from our pilot run on Amazon, have given us feedback, and y'all are definitely letting us know that, we need to get our pricing down, which we are working on. Because I think 3 cans right now are they're gonna run you $16. So the pricing will come down a tad. So be on the lookout for that. And again, these are all the pain points of starting a small batch, small scale business. And as you grow, unit cost starts to go down, right? So these are things that we know will happen and will be coming down the pipeline. But the beverage within itself is delicious. It's great. So we've taken some of, even the feedback around certain things, and we've improved them. And so we are excited for you all to have those available here soon. Unlock what door? It's already unlocked. It is now lunchtime, so I'm heading out to pick up some lunch. And Mario is making some adjustments inside of my car. It's really nice out today. The skies are really nice and blue. And the sun is out per usual, Texas sun. What's the temperature today?
It's only gonna get about 85, so not too bad.
85 degrees. Okay, but right now it's what, 70?
No, it's 82 right now.
Do I want that right there?
What do you want?
Is that where we usually have it?
No, you shouldn't have it anywhere.
Okay, you can put it there.
It's usually up on top.
You know how sometimes you get in the car and you think you want the AC to blow like really hard because it's hot, and you're like, oh, I just want to cool off. And then after like a few seconds, you're like, okay, this is blowing way too high. Way too high. It's like about to blow my face off. And then you never really can adjust it back the way that you really want it, especially when it's so hot in here. I should have just turned the thermostat on before I even got inside the car, but I wasn't thinking. It's all good. Where's the other can? Is that the one for The Airbnb? Oh, I thought we had 3. Okay. I'm gonna order. You know, I am so bad about waiting until the absolute last minute to order my food. Because for one, I hate cold food. And I know when I'm not literally walking out the door, I don't really want to order it because I'm like afraid I'm not gonna pick it up when I set out to pick it up, and when I finally do leave the house, it's gonna be cold. But actually, I'm not even. My appetite is just not even feeling like Mario and Kohan. I ordered them burgers. There's this turkey burger that Kohan loves, so I got that from. Oh, by the way, I did make breakfast. I did not go out like I thought I was, so I did make breakfast. But we are gonna do takeout for lunch. I'm gonna get a smoothie. I'm just feeling like a smoothie. I don't really want anything heavy like that. So I'm gonna order me a smoothie. I always get my smoothies from this place called Juice Land here, and well, I was gonna say Austin, but they're all over Texas. And they're really good, really good. Natural ingredients, organic ingredients, not a lot. Sometimes I do like to go to Smoothie King, but Smoothie King smoothies can be really sweet. Really sweet. Like, really sweet. And I don't know if they have a sugar-free option. If any of you all are big on Smoothie King and I'm not doing it the right way, and they do have sugar-free options, or like sugar, like I don't know, just low sugar or no sugar, let me know. Hi, I'm here for my smoothie pickup, lesson Callaway. Oh, the record collection. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Take care.
Thank you. Oh, wow. I love that they have these records over here, and they're always like unique. Hard to find records, like stuff that I wouldn't normally think to buy. It's really cool. Yep, that's just like. Alright, I'm heading back to the house. If I wasn't in a hurry, I would have probably looked through the entire record collection, because we have a record player in the tiny house, which I think I showed you guys in our tiny house video. But the guests, they use it all the time and they love. I think I have like 4 records in there. So not very many records, and so I try to add like to the collection here and there. There is this record store though here in Austin where like you could just buy like a grab bag of records, and they're just random, like you don't know what's in it. I was considering doing that, and I still might do that. All right, so I finally made it back home, back in my office, about to hop in. Yeah, that's my alert. About to hop in another meeting, and then I'm gonna wrap up my day. I worked a little late today, a little bit later than what I typically work on a Friday. I really honestly believe in work-life balance, and I really don't like to work all day on a Friday if I don't have to. Kohan's out on his fall break, so he's been home for about 2 weeks, and so Just been kind of juggling, spending some quality time with him and entertaining him, um, as much as I can since he's been out. So after this meeting, I'm gonna wrap it up because not sure if you all, well, I'm sure some of you who are watching shop at Trader Joe's. A lot of people shop at Trader Joe's. Like, how can you not shop at Trader Joe's? It's just one of those stores that like you fall in love with, especially around the fall. And they have these Halloween, I guess you can call it gingerbread houses. But I grabbed one and he doesn't know because last time we were in the store, he was like, "Oh, mom, can we do this?" And I told him maybe some other time, but I actually did grab it. So him and I are gonna do that activity tonight, and then I'm gonna figure out dinner and just really, you know, end my day and just call it a night. Thank y'all for, tuning in and following today. Well, actually yesterday and today, because this video was kind of split into two. And there will definitely be more to come. Always leave comments if there's something that resonates with you or you want more questions about. As we mentioned in the announcement of the series pertaining to Good Dirt and kind of letting you guys in on some of the behind the scenes stuff that we're building. If there's something particular that you want us to discuss and cover, we want to be a resource as much as we can. Just to kind of let you guys in on that because we were once there as business owners, as dreamers, as creators, as creatives, and wanting to do things and wanting to build things and not really having that resource and that particular source of information. And nowadays with YouTube, you could pretty much find a YouTube channel or video for like literally everything. So, we believe we have somewhat of a unique experience. It's our experience, and maybe that resonates with some of you. And we just want to, do as much as we can to kind of pay it forward. So, and also just those of you who want to follow the brand because you're really interested in the product and really interested in trying it, this is for you guys as well, so that you can feel connected to Good Dirt. So yeah, by all means, leave a comment, let us know if there's something particular that you want to learn about the brand or the product itself. But most information can be found on drinkgooddirt.com. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, and until next time, see you guys later. Bye.
When you're overdue, when you're underpaid, and you can't catch a break, yeah. Don't forget that you're loved anyway.